Hey everyone, welcome to Abby Research Reads. I'm Dr. Kristen, and today I want to talk to you about this book, The National Team by Caitlin Murray. It is the story of the U.S. women's national soccer team, or football for those of us who have lived outside of the U.S. And what it does is painstakingly go through the history of this very complicated group that has been formed in a lot of different ways and has looked a lot of different things, and it centers a lot on their fight for equal pay, which you may or may not be following or hearing about in the news. There's quite a lot of consternation around the fact that the women physically make less than the men do on the national team for any number of reasons that are both potentially economically legitimate or not. But the facts are simple, that the women have won certainly more, have achieved more in their sport than the U.S. men's national team, and yet are paid significantly less. And so that's the story, this story here. In terms of why I recommend for anyone to read it, first of all, it really looks closely at a topic, equal pay, that does not just affect female soccer players, but is a topic that affects every human in every industry around the planet. There is not pay equity anywhere really, or in any industry consistently. And so it's a good lesson in that. Also, for anyone who watches the World Cup or watched the World Cup, some of your favorites show up and you get to hear how they joined the team, or the interpersonal dynamics. There's a lot of really fascinating talk about Brandi Chastain and how she was interacted with by the general public when she took off her top and celebrated a victory. Lots of conversation about why some women really resonated with Americans and why other ones didn't. And it's just a good read, guys. Caitlin's a really good writer. Murray, that's much more professional to refer to her as Ms. Murray. She's a very good writer, and it's a really gripping yarn, as it were. It also has endorsements from nearly everybody who's in it, which I think is a really good mark of a fair and consistent reporter. This isn't a gossip book. This is how it was. This is how it happened. In academic terms, it's an ethnography. It's a study of a society, a study of a group of people, a slice of life. In the story of American sports, this is a really, really important one. Anyone who's interested in cross-gender work, anyone who's interested in how teams come together, how organizations form, it's a great read. That's all from me for Abby Research Reads. Again, I recommend The National Team, the inside story of the women who changed soccer.